Hi, this is Raphael with Beneficial State Bank, and today's module is Charge It Right. We will be discussing what the purpose is of a credit card, what the benefits are of a credit card, and how to use a credit card responsibly. Very important things. So let's get started. So what is the purpose of a credit card? The purpose of a credit card is that it enables you to pay for goods and services that you otherwise would have to pay with cash or using your own account. And then this purchase will be paid back later. That's what the purpose of a credit card is. However, it also has benefits. So the benefits of a credit card are those things that we want to discuss. We want to discuss what the benefits are. So if I'm thinking about obtaining a credit card, one of the things that I should be asking myself is, well, why even get a credit card? Is this something that I need? Is this something that's going to help me? Do I even know how to use one? See, these are things you should ask yourselves first. And luckily, we have the answers to those questions, and we're going to go through them now. So the benefits. The benefits are that, first of all, it's the opportunity to build credit. If you have no credit at all, either because you're young, you're just out of high school, you haven't established credit yet, a credit card could be one of the ways. And one of those ways would be a secured credit card. If you've already established a relationship with a financial institution, you can apply for a credit card through your financial institution and request a secured credit card. And that just means that they will give you, for example, a limit of $300 or something very low, and you have to have that money in your account, which is basically securing, right, as collateral, that credit card. But it's not that big a deal. And normally, like I said, they're small amounts, so it doesn't really, it doesn't hurt you. Anyway, on the contrary, as a matter of fact, I did that. So I didn't have any credit, and I got a secured credit card, and within a few months, they automatically unsecured it because I was paying on time, making my purchases, and small purchases, and I just used it wisely, and it was unsecured, and within what? I mean, I don't know exactly, but within maybe a couple of years, it had over quadrupled my limit. So, well, actually way more than quadrupled, and I'm still using it responsibly. Okay, so moving on. You can also earn rewards such as cashback, which comes in quite handy, or miles, points for flying. And how you do that is by making purchases, qualifying purchases. Obviously, you need to check what those qualifying purchases are with the credit card issuer. And so that's a good thing. And also purchase protection. I think that's one of the most important, at least for me, benefits of having a credit card, besides establishing credit or even, building your credit, making it better, would be that purchase protection. Because sometimes things happen, and you have that peace of mind that you have that credit card company that is going to back you up when you need it. So that's a good thing. The other thing is that something I haven't mentioned specifically is that you can get a credit card that's not linked to that checking or savings account. Unlike the secured credit card, if it's not secured, it's not linked to your account. And it just means that you don't have to have money in your account before you make that purchase using your credit card. Okay, so how do I use a credit card responsibly? A, make as many purchases as I can and buy lots of stuff so that the total is hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars at the end of the month. Or B, should I make some purchases and when I get my bill, pay those off completely in full? So if you chose the second option, option B, you are correct. We want to make small purchases and we want to pay them off in full. Now, if you can afford to make larger purchases, by all means, just make sure that you can pay it off in full. That would be very responsible because it's going to reflect very well on your credit report. You can also pay more than your minimum payment because you'll get your bill that's going to say minimum payment due, such and such amount. It's normally a very small amount, sometimes between $50 and $100, and yet maybe you spent 3 or 4 times that amount, right? Or more. And so you get your bill and you're thinking to yourself, well, if I just pay the minimum payment, then that's a great thing and I'm doing my part and I'm going to increase my credit score. Not necessarily. That's why it's always important to pay more than your minimum payment, or better yet, pay it off in full. And that would be using your credit card extremely responsibly. Now there's an extra tip I want to give you, kind of like a bonus tip, and that would be if you want to use your credit card consistently, you can put a bill on that credit card, such as maybe a pay TV bill or something like that, and it's charged every month automatically to your card, and then when you get your bill, you pay it off. So that's one way to keep that card active, in the sense that you have a bill that's placed on it, right, or that's put on it, and when you get that bill, you pay it off in full, and that's going to help your credit as well. A lot of people do that, or they just use your credit card for, like I said, small purchases such as gasoline. Sometimes I know that gas stations charge like an extra 10 cents per gallon if you use your debit card or credit card, but not all do. And if something that you want to try, by all means. If not, like I said, you can put a bill, a small bill. Don't put like a huge bill that you can't afford, or you don't want to put a bill that you leave a balance on. So if you don't want to put your car payment automatically charged to your credit card, right? Because if you don't pay that credit card off in full when you get your bill, you're going to be charged interest on that credit card. So you don't want to do that. You just want to put maybe small bills or recurring payments on that credit card and pay them off in full. That's what you want to do. That would be an extra tip that I already gave you. And hopefully this module, this topic of Charge It Right was beneficial to you, and thank you for watching.